Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. We just couldn't get one to drop. Couldn't buy a bucket, and we don't win many games when we don't win the rebounding battle, and when they shoot that many more free throws than we did. So pretty cut and dry tonight. Unfortunately, it came on the wrong night, and I just hate it for Natalie because she deserves to play for a championship. She deserves to win a championship, play an NCAA tournament, and I feel like I let her down, and that's what I'm most disappointed about. But we're a good basketball team. We didn't show it tonight, but we'll keep playing, and we'll try to get in the NIT and do some work. So that's really about it.
In that second quarter, you were getting good looks and it just wasn't going down. Natalie, same thing. Is that just basically what was happening?
Yeah.
What were you guys saying to each other at that point? Were you?
Just to keep playing, keep fighting through it.
Coach, what about at no point did they ever quit?
Mm-mm.
I mean, you could tell. How proud are you just of the effort and given that things just weren't going well?
Well, when you've got a senior like this, your team's going to play. They're going to fight. We know they weren't dropping, and it could get frustrating. But I think they stayed focused on trying to get Nat what she deserves. But believe me when I tell you, this team's about all the right things. And I love coaching them. I've had a blast coaching them, and I'm lucky I get to keep coaching them. And unfortunately, it's in a tournament that we're excited to be in, but we feel like we're good enough to be in the other one too. And I know that's what she deserves, and the country deserves to see her on that stage too, and that's what I hate. So, but we've all seen these nights before, and it just came on the wrong night.
Hey there, Coach. You mentioned the rebounding battle there, out-rebounded 48-43 there, and I know that's something that, over and over throughout the season you've been saying that's the big one for you guys. So how are you guys going to, going forward, how are you looking at this and into hopefully, postseason play here? How are you looking at the rebounding here?
Yeah, I mean, no different than we did coming into it. I mean, we know who we are. When we win the rebound battle, when we win the free throw battle, when we win points in the paint, we win games. And our kids know it, and it didn't go in our favor, and plain and simple. And you tip your hat to Eastern. They've cornered the market on finishing sixth and being able to come up here and win a bunch of games. So when he releases that book, I'll buy it and read it and try to figure out how to do it. But, it just, again, I mean, we just didn't do the things that we've done to get 21 wins, and the team that we've been, and in a few of those losses too, the team that we've been to know that we're good enough to win this thing, it just didn't happen tonight. And I hate it for them, and I hate it for this kid to my right especially, because, like I said, she belongs on the biggest stage with the brightest lights you can imagine. And there's more basketball for her, and there'll be more basketball after she's done with our jersey. That's an exciting thing, but I know right now it's killing her because she wanted this more than anything, and I wanted it for her more than anything. So, it's not like all of a sudden we're broken. We just stunk.
And then Carmen here, Eastern Michigan's coach just in here right now. We talked a lot about the backcourt pressure and the full court pressure they were using throughout the game there. How difficult was it having to play with that pressure from the backcourt pretty much the whole game there?
I mean, you get tired of it. You need to play through and take care of the ball and try to find the easy passes all the time. But at some point, it's like you get tired.
And then, Natalie here, like Coach is saying there, last game here in the MAC tournament here, a great career, obviously, set the record a couple games ago, and MAC Player of the Year this year. How tough is it moving forward from this?
Very. This was what I wanted above all of those other things. So, but we'll keep working.
And then, Coach, sort of the last thing here for me. Again, 21 wins this year. Overall, fairly good year. Not the way you guys wanted to end this. How do you feel like the younger players did today? I mean, Fontaine here had another double-double. Almost feels like she has one every game here. But how do you feel the younger players that got a little bit more playing time there at the end? How do you think they did?
Yeah, I think this was really good for Carmen, as a freshman. And here's the thing, like we turned it over 11 times. We turned it over 20-something times at their place and beat them against the same press. I don't know that the press had a whole lot to do with it. Now, if you want to say it wore us down and we shot 30%, okay. But we shot 30% from the start to the finish. So I this was good for Carmen playing on this stage, her first time here. I thought she'd, just about played the whole game and played pretty well. Again, the more experience Mo gets in this situation, Renee will be back next year. I mean, so a lot of good things with that part of it and just the experience you're gaining that way. But, what I love the most is that you called a 21-win season a fairly good year. So I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job with this program because 5 years ago, Ball State wasn't here. And so that's how far this program has come when you call 21 wins fairly good. I love it. And that's the biggest compliment I'll take out of this because I think we're doing things the right way. And we do it from the start to the finish. And, we'll keep plugging away and we'll be back here. And, the MAC will keep getting tired of me, but I won't go away too much too soon. So, all in all, it just wasn't our night. You tip your hat to Eastern. Hopefully they go win the daggone thing. We'll go figure out where we're going in the NIT and rock and roll. Thank you.